Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
So
I did hear a weird beast noise.
So it's like boss music's still playing. Is there more going on?
No, I just didn't leave the room.
Oh.
Oh, we got more health. Nice.
Cool.
Wait, what's your max you can get in this? Just 999?
Probably.
Probably. Okay.
I don't know, dude. This is PlayStation. I bet you can go higher than that.
You know, speaking of that, I mean, I'm probably the only one who ever played this. Like, I played this one RPG.
Ooh, what's that?
Ooh, Ruby Circlet?
Gas.
Gas cloud.
Oh,
Cool.
now you can be poisonous. Wait.
Great.
Okay, never mind.
It's kind of worthless. Why would I want to be a mist?
I don't know. There was a game I played. It was Star Ocean Till the End of Time for PS2.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a weeby RPG.
Yeah.
I'm not really into JRPGs, but anyway, you could go up to level 255 in that game.
Yeah.
And there was a boss that had like...
That is the highest number a single bit can hold. Or byte, I mean.
Really?
Yeah.
Nerd. Anyway. There was a boss in that game, and it was a secret boss, which actually, there were a lot of enemies that, like, when you fight later in the game, they all have, like, 1,000,000 health. Or, like, multi-million health.
Really?
It's fucking bonkers. There was one boss that had, I think, because it was from another game, it was like Valkyria Chronicles or something. It was like a secret boss, like from that game and in this game. And she had like 40 million health.
That's
like,
what is the
it
point?
literally took over, and I cheated.
Of course
well,
you
of course,
did.
yeah.
Fuck you. This was at the time where I had first discovered like Game Genies and shit for PlayStation 2. And I was just like, oh, I'll just, you know, go ahead and jump myself to 255.
What? Yeah.
But, like, it still took over an hour to beat her. So I thought about it, I was like, how the fuck am I going to beat this boss?
What is this? Necklace of J. It's me.
That's you. Jay and Silent Bob.
Cool.
That's it. Wow.
Who is
I have this thing
Jay?
that does that. Wait, no, the Noglamir. That's... Never mind.
What a useless
Noglamir.
piece of device.
Yeah.
All
I wish you could fucking sell your accessories that you
Yeah.
don't need. Because
Wait,
we're starting
can
to
you?
amass them.
Oh, no, you can only sell gems.
Yeah, just those
See
fucking
one
gems.
spot where I haven't been.
Oh, I bet that's how we get Joseph's green coat.
We probably have a lot of gems that we could sell too. I know
Yep.
I've been kind of collecting them.
I don't know why I went through that JRPG story. I guess because that's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, I've never really understood why games.
JRPGs are like that, man. They like those big numbers.
I don't.
They
know.
like grind fests.
I feel like I've played a handful, my fair share of JRPGs, and never really ran into.
Well, there's some that are like pure grind fests, and I can't stand it. Like, that's why I don't play any of them. Because I mean, not only they just really,
It's like at that point,
they just look silly, but they're also like grind.
just make everything else weaker.
Yeah.
Like there's no need for a boss to have 4 million HP.
I guess it's just... it's more satisfying to see that you did 1,000,000 damage or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but
I
like
felt that way about Final Fantasy VIII, because when you start getting towards the end of the game, you're doing like 2,000 and 3,000 damage per swing.
Yeah.
It's
Damn,
like, that's
end
silly.
of the game?
Yeah,
Final Fantasy 7, you're hitting 9s.
yeah.
Couldn't you do more in 8?
In 8?
Yeah.
Well, it might have been like tens of thousands, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, because you use the Knights of the Round or whatever, and it does like several thousand damage in 7, so...
Oh yeah, Knights of the Round is literally you kill everything with just that one summon.
Yeah. Maybe
Man, there's
it's like...
so many Final Fantasies that I never got the chance to play through. And I have them all too.
I'm gonna make you play 10 on here at some point.
You
not played 10?
Huh? Yeah, I've played 10. I've played
You
10.
cheated.
Shut up, okay?
That's my point. You're gonna play and not cheat.
Yeah. I'm gonna play through it again and not cheat.
How do you cheat in Final Fantasy X?
I got to the point where... God damn it. It was the fucking Gajazet Guardian thing. That was the only time when I started cheating.
Magic missile.
Yeah, but how did you cheat? Like, how?
Well, I used the Game Shark thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
one of those
understand.
like discs. I don't know. I just liked playing with it. I thought it was fun at the time. But no, for the most part, like I played Final Fantasy like fully up to that point, and then I created another file. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna play with this Game Genie thing for a minute,
Yeah.
and then I cheated.
Because you couldn't beat that one boss.
Bitch, you will never let me live that down.
I won't.
I'll do it again. It's just, it made no sense to me that this boss, like, had all these spells and then had this one laser spell or laser move that...
Which one are you talking about?
It's a big lion thing with these big, like, kind of curly wings. And when it flips its wings out, it shoots these lasers that rain down on you.
I don't remember.
It's like midway through the game. Am I right on that?
Yeah.
Where was it in the game?
I think it's right before you get to Xanarkand again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not really later game. It's like midway to...
So you didn't even make it to Unalesca before you got
No, I
pissed
didn't.
off at it? That's like where everybody stops and get pissed off
That
at
one
a
is
game.
pretty bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get that far. And there were a lot of things that I like couldn't figure out how to get because I was a young lad who didn't understand things.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look for a spot I haven't been. I see one.
There's a couple, but...
Because we're
You can go
getting pretty
to that
far.
area over there, all the way
Yeah.
to the right, top right, sort of.
I see one at the... Alright, I know what I'm doing for now.
No, that was fucking hard, man, because he rains that laser down on you, and it gives you like 10 different status effects. It curses you, it confuses you, it blinds you, it does a bunch of shit.
And then he puts reflect on you, so you try to heal yourself, and you
Exactly.
heal him instead.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you try to put reflect on him, then
dispels it or
he'll
something.
put spells on him and then throw them at you.
Oh, yeah.
And then whenever you take his health down a bunch, he uses like Curaga, which gives him 999 or 9,999 health again. It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? And this is a mid-game boss. How do you beat that? So I couldn't figure it out.
I always beat it.
Bitch, what the fuck? Really though,
mean,
what
I've-
was the strategy you
I
used
don't
to beat
know.
it?
I know I finished that game, so I had
don't
to have
remember.
killed this guy, but...
Well,
Ooh, what the hell? Oh, I didn't.
oh, it's your click clock.
I also remember having to grind a lot through Final Fantasy X, too, though.
Yeah,
At
I
least
really
towards the
want
end
to
of the
replay
game.
it though. I can get it for
It's a good
Switch.
one. It's,
I think. Or there are.
is it on the
Yeah,
Switch?
I'm pretty sure it's coming.
Yeah,
Everything but Final Fantasy VIII is coming to Switch. For whatever
God, 8's my
weird
favorite
reason.
one, dude.
I like Final Fantasy VIII, but I didn't get very far in it.
I fucking... Oh, dude.
The only ones I played through fully were 1. I almost beat 3.
If you guys want to ever play a game that we're going to be airing for like a solid year, Final Fantasy
Yeah.
8 is the one, dude. I fucking love that game.
Which one? 8?
8, yeah. Oh,
I want us to play 6 at some point.
I would love to play 6. I'd love to do 7 on here too, just because I fucking love that game.
6 isn't nearly as long. because it's
Really?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a Super Nintendo game, but there's a
Oh,
lot of cool
true.
shit that happened.
Whoop. You ain't getting me, Dick Laser.
We're gonna play it, and we're gonna make sure Josh doesn't fall asleep through it, because that's the only reason he never finished it.
What, 6? Because you
Yeah.
fell asleep?
He fell asleep. And,
Dim sum set.
and you
Yummy.
got to the point where all the cool shit started happening.
I'm right after Kefka destroyed everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that was
your
where
what's her name? And Sid dies.
Terra. Or,
I thought you were the like night girl, whatever her name was.
Ew,
Ew, yellow
you're
now.
fart now.
Shotel and a hammer.
How many Shotels do we have?
Like 3 of them.
I feel like a lot.
Oh, excuse me. That wasn't supposed to be a fart joke, but I guess it is now. Oh god, that was scary. I thought it was gonna
yeah.
hit me.
Pass gas through him. Oh.
Nope.
Oh. No, 6 is a fun one, and as much as people love 7, and
Yeah.
6 was that golden era. God, here we are
7 was the start of a
fanboying.
new golden era.
I know, dude.
Yeah, it was. I'm not gonna like say that 7 was bad in comparison at all. I
Oh,
mean,
no.
you can compare them differently. Like this was the first 3D one, and it was still fucking great. Then you played the last 2D good one, and that one was fucking great. So
Yeah.
like they're almost on par. Like a
I
lot of
liked,
people.
I liked 4, and all of them that
4
I
was
played,
good.
honestly, I've really loved.
I've only played through 1, 7, 10, Tactics, and 15.
yeah.
So you never finished 12 either?
I barely started 12.
12 is super underrated, I think. I love that game.
It's super underrated, but also I've had
So-
a hard time with it. I
Dude,
never,
ugh.
I wasn't able to get through it. I beat the.
Shit,
I
that
got
was
a little,
it.
I got a little bit
Um,
past this, but do you remember the one night dude that?
Okay, I see.
Go... Hang on a second. Let's figure out where we're
Okay.
going.
I saw like down there in the bottom. There's a couple.
Yeah, you got a big room in there you haven't explored yet, and then there's a little notch
Yeah.
off to the right down there. Yeah, let's
There's
try
a
that
lot
then,
of
I
places
guess.
here that we have not been.
Pretty much, we got to find that one
This
boss.
is the part that I hated in the right side up castle, because like now we're just looking for those little gaps where the doors are to Just go fucking explore them.
Keep getting monster vials. Give me that sword.
But anyway, what were you?
What is? Oh.
Oh, we already
We
got
already
it.
had that,
Jesus
whatever.
Christ.
Which part were you talking about in Final Fantasy though, Dylan?
This is the last thing I'll talk about with Final Fantasy. We could talk about that for fucking years.
That's okay.
The
totally could.
one guy I'm talking about, do you remember where there's a lot of shit that starts happening, but do you remember the knight dude that had kind of it was like a really big head, but like
One of the judges.
that you fight?
Yeah, there's several points in the game where you have to do that, so I don't remember which.
I think it was
I
like
can never
it was
remember their
probably the
names either.
second or third judge you fight.
Okay.
Actually, it might have been the second or first.
Were you on an
I don't know.
airship trying to escape?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think this was after that.
Okay.
You fight him in like a courtyard or whatever, and he's like destroying like a town.
I don't remember that.
Well, either
Off
way,
the top
I
of
got
my
to
head.
that point and I was like, this is fucking hard.
Yeah.
Because like I said, there's things that I feel like I wasn't doing right in the game or finding. And it's also like, it seemed like I was going through a big chunk of the game and still not running into any of the summons. Like, do you really not find any of the Zodiac summons until like way later?
There are a handful of like the espers or whatever that you can
Yeah.
get, but a lot of them are like secret side quests.
Okay.
Like I think there's only a couple that you get through the main storyline, and
Yeah,
the
I
other
just-
ones you have to like actually search for, and some of them are really fucking hard to get.
God damn it, I keep wanting to talk about it.
I know there's a lot to talk about in those
Well,
games.
in 12, the other thing I wanted to say, and this is
Uh-huh.
something that they fixed in the
The Zodiac class, whatever it's called.
Zodiac Age or whatever, the one that they re-released it for.
Uh-huh.
They fixed the skill board or whatever
Okay.
to where it's more streamlined and you don't accidentally go somewhere on it where you shouldn't.
I know what you're
Like,
talking
it's
about.
more tailored to each character.
Yeah, I kind of liked the license board the way it was, because it's you kind of have the freedom to do whatever you want with everybody.
But the problem is there were times where I ended up with characters who didn't have range, and then I would run into enemies that were in the air, and I couldn't fucking kill them
Well, that's just-
because
you just
none
have
of
to
them had
plan-
them.
Plan ahead, dog.
I was a moron.
So you always gotta have your ranged character.
Yeah, it was more like I didn't understand the mechanics of the game enough to do good.
The fucking gambit system is what makes or breaks it for you, I think. It's like if you don't understand what you're doing with that, then it's gonna ruin the whole game for you.
But yeah,
Get away
If
from
you
me.
set it up right, it'll fucking
when
yeah.
when it comes out for the Switch, I'm gonna rebuy it and I'm gonna replay
You
it.
totally
God.
should.
I bought Zodiac Age on PS4 recently because it was on sale.
Yeah,
It's like that game, like something about like all the locations and the settings
come
and stuff.
on.
They're so rich, and
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
it was good. Ooh, what is that?
It is a sword.
But anyway, enough about Final Fantasy.
Now,
Now we're all out of stuff to talk about.
Now-
So
I'm
sorry,
I'm
guys.
getting
You have to
all the
watch this in
blank
silence
spots.
for the next 2 minutes.
I had
Oh, damn it.
I had another game I was gonna talk about, and it was something silly. And
Was it
I
Legend of
can't
Zelda?
remember. No.
Because that's one I could never talk about enough either.
Which ones do you ever play?
Zelda?
Yeah.
Like, well, I was about to say pretty much all of them, but I guess that's not true.
Did you play Skyward Sword?
Yeah, Skyward Sword. I didn't like Skyward Sword very much.
I didn't as much either, but I still
Oh my
liked
god.
Twilight Princess is really good. Breath of the Wild, we've talked about that a million times. A Link to the Past is probably my favorite out of that whole series.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And I would really like to maybe do that one on the show
Oh, we can
sometime.
totally do it. I'm down for it. Hey, you're...
Or Majora's Mask. Since I've
It's
never
just a
had the
candle, who
opportunity
cares?
to beat that
Fuck.
one.
I was like sitting here trying to go back out there and get that candlestick. You wasted that. No.
Was that a fart or what was that, Dylan?
it was definitely
Oh.
It sounds like someone was trying to escape.
Oh my god, so bad.
Like you have a cat in there.
Just a really pissed off cat in my ass.
Stuffed your cat up your butt before you came here.
That would be horrible.
Yeah, that would not be a good time, I'm sure.
No, not with my cat. God, she is so round. She is so fat.
I was thinking about the claws and the teeth and the other
I mean,
things
that
kitties
too,
have,
because
but-
I know she would freak the fuck
Yeah.
out. We're talking about stuffing a cat in your ass.
Yeah, this is all hypothetical here anyway, so...
Yeah, someone else's cat probably wouldn't claw their own asshole up. Whatever.
No, absolutely not. Just yours.
Yeah, just mine. Oh my god, my cat is so fat. And I had been watching
that
her
it?
diet so well.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll clear that whole space. Now I'm going to go back to that door.
It's like my big orange one that I have, too. I've been
Yours
watching
is
his
just-
diet, and...
He's just big and bony. Like, that's the thing. He's just a big, bony, dumb cat.
Yeah.
He just seems like a moron.
He is a he is. Trust me. You don't even get to live with him. I love him to death.
He looks sad and
he's a dumb
stupid.
cat. But anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight.
We'll talk about feline obesity on the next episode. And why it's important to pay attention to it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.